Good evening, everyone. Let's wait for like 3 more minutes. We'll start by 7:15. Okay. If some people are joining, then fine. Or if this much class population will start. Okay. Okay. So we'll start. So this is week 11. We are going to discuss the previous year assignment questions for week 11. And yeah, so everyone knows the rules. Please do not unmute your audio or video throughout the class. And whatever answer you think is correct, please type it down in the chat box and keep noting down how many correct answers and how many wrong answers you are giving. We will check your score at the end of the session. Okay. So today we have 20 questions. Let's start with the first question today. Why is a clean dry towel placed on the baby tray before weighing the baby? To increase the baby's weight, to keep the baby still, to fit the baby in the tray, to reduce the chances of infection and a drop in body temperature. I hope the slides are visible and my audio is clear, right? Is everyone done? Okay, let's see. The correct answer is B. So, why is a clean, dry towel placed on the baby tray before weighing the baby so that it reduces the chances of infection and a drop in the body temperature so that the baby doesn't get any kind of infection while weighing? Second, what is the average birth length of a boy in centimeters? 40, 50, 60 or 70? Start answering. Is everyone done with second question? Okay. Let's see what is the correct answer. It is B, 50 centimeters. So the average birth length of a boy in centimeters is 50. Moving on to the next same type of question. What is the average birth length of a girl in centimeters? 49, 35, 54, 60. Okay, everyone is done with third question. Let's see what is the correct answer. It is A. 49 centimeters is the average birth length of a girl. Moving on to the next question. What is the average weight of a 1-year-old girl in kilograms? 7, 8, 9, 10. Done, everyone? Let's see what is the correct answer for fourth question. It is C. 9 kilograms is the average weight of a 1-year-old girl. Moving on to the next. When is a sharp incline in the growth charts risky for babies? If the baby is breastfeeding and frequently, if the baby is being fed animal milk or formula, if the baby is being fed expressed milk, if the baby is breastfeeding for longer duration. Is everyone done? Okay, let's see what is the correct answer to this question. It is B. If the baby is being fed animal milk or formula, when is a sharp incline in the growth charts risky for babies? If the baby is being fed animal milk or formula, it can be risky for the baby. So then, if you make a growth chart, there is a sharp incline in the risk factor for the babies. Moving on to the next, the curved color lines on the percentile growths chart show which percentiles? Second, 10th, 75th, and 97th, 3rd, 15th, 58th, 85th, and 97th. 3rd, 15th, 58th, 75th, and 95th. 2nd, 15th, 50th, 75th, and 97th. I hope you all have attended the classes so that you can know which graph this is being talked about and everything. Is everyone done? Let's see what is the correct answer. It is B. 3rd, 15th, 50th, 85th, and 97th curved color lines on the percentile are the ones which the curved color lines on the percentile growth chart show these percentiles, which is 3rd, 15th, 50th, 85th, and 97th. Moving on to the next, the average weight of a child is along which percentile line in the weight for age percentile growth chart? 10th, 15th, 50th, 75th. Okay, everyone is done. Let's see what is the correct answer. It is C, 50th. So the percentile line is on 50th for the weight for age percentile growth chart for an average weight of a child. Moving on to the next, growth chart shows a sharp decline after 6 months of age. What could be a possible reason? Complementary food is not started after 6 months of age. Mother is underweight. Baby is breastfeeding frequently. Baby is moving too much. Let's see what is the correct answer to this question. It is A. Complementary food is not started after 6 months of age. That's why there is a sharp decline in the growth chart after 6 months of age. As we have already discussed many times, complementary food has to be started after 6 months. Till 6 months, only exclusive breastfeeding is needed, but after that, you have to start with some other variety of foods, including solid, liquid, everything to give a proper diet or nutrition to the baby. Breastfeeding alone won't be enough, right? Ninth question, what is the average length of a 1 year old boy in centimeters? 70, 76, 80, 86. So, one. So, okay, let's see what is the correct answer to this question. It is B. 76 is the average length, 76 centimeters is the average length of a 1-year-old boy. Moving on to the next, what should be the total weight gain of a boy in the fifth week in grams? 200, 300, 400, 500. Okay, I hope everyone is done. Let's see what is the correct answer. It is B. 300 is the total weight gain of a boy in the fifth week in grams. 300 grams it is. What Next question, what is the average weight of a 6-month-old boy in kilograms? 7 kgs, 8 kgs, 9 kgs or 10 kgs? Start answering. Okay, let's see what is the correct answer to this question. It is B. 8 kilograms is the average weight of a 6-month-old baby. Moving on to the next, what is the y-axis show in the length for age percentile growth charts? Length in meters, length in centimeters, age in years, age in months. Sorry, there was yeah. Sorry, there was a network issue. I hope you all are done with the answers. Let's see what is the correct answer. It is B. Length in centimeters is the y-axis that is shown in the length for age percentile growth charts. Okay. Moving on to the next. What is the average birth weight of a boy in kilograms? 2.3, 3.3, 4.3 or 5 kgs? Start answering. Okay, let's see what is the correct answer for this question. It is B. 3.3 kgs is the average birth weight of a boy. 14th question. A girl child whose weight was 3.2 kgs at birth suddenly starts dropping to 15th percentile line at a 1 month age. What would be done to increase her weight? Teach effective breastfeeding technique, start formula, start animal milk, start complementary feeding. Let's see what is the correct answer. It is A. Teaching effective breastfeeding technique is the only way to increase the weight. If a girl child who had weight of 3.2 kgs but it starts dropping after 1 month, that means the breastfeeding technique is not being done properly. Moving on to the next, what is the point where the two extended lines from the x and y axis intersect called? Length point, nutrition point, plotted point, growth point. Okay, let's see what is the answer. It is C. Plotted point is the point where the two extended lines from the x and y axis intersect. Moving on to the next question. What is the average birth weight of a girl in kilograms? 2.2, 3.2, 4.25. Let's see what is the correct answer. It is B. 3.2 is the average birth weight of a girl in kilograms. Moving on to the next question. In the first week, what should be the average weight gain of a boy per day in grams? 25.5, 28.5, 30.5, 31.5. Okay, let's see what is the correct answer. It is B. 28.5 is the average weight gain of a boy per day in grams for the first week. Okay, moving on to the next question. What is the average weight of a 6 month old girl in kilograms? Please keep yourselves mute throughout the class. Please keep yourselves mute. Let's see what is the correct answer to this question. It is A. 7.3 kilograms is the average weight of a 6-month-old girl. Moving on to the next, how to check the accuracy of weighing scales. By weighing yourself regularly, by putting in new batteries every week, by weighing fruits and vegetables, by weighing standard known weights. Let's see what is the correct answer to this question. It is D. By weighing standard known weights, you can know the accuracy of weighing scales. Moving on to the next question. This is the last question. What is the average length of a 6-month-old girl in centimeters? 60, 66, 76, 86. Is everyone done? Okay. The correct answer is B. 66 centimeters is the average length of a 6-month-old girl. Okay, so we are done with today's questions. If anyone has any doubts, they can ask, or yeah, write down your score in the chat box. Nineteen out of 28. Okay, good. Like today's questions were more number based, so you have to remember it properly. You should not be confused. Okay. And yeah, I told you all to check if you have got the access till week 10 live session videos and presentations. I hope you have it all. Okay. Exam pattern, I don't have anything to do with it. I am not the one who is going to prepare the questions. It is Rupal ma'am, probably she will be doing it. So I don't do anything. I'm just thinking that it will be MCQs plus objective, because MCQs you have to. Yes, there is week 12 that we will do on Tuesday, next upcoming Tuesday. We will have our week 12 session, and then Wednesday we are going to have a practice session as well. Okay, Wednesday again, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, we are going to have a practice session. Okay, so if anyone has any doubts, they can ask. I'm not sure I don't have any information about how the exams are being conducted and anything. I'm not the person to be asked. You can check in the NPTEL website, or you can ask through the customer care, or I don't know, maybe some email NPTEL team email ID is there with you all. Then you can just go and ask them. NPTEL team said only MCQs will be there. Then good. Yes, I will have only MCQs in the practice session as well. Whatever questions we have discussed till date, like 12 weeks of questions, whatever we discussed, I will select some questions from those 12-week questions and I will make one PPT and we will discuss around 40 to 50 questions that day at a faster rate. You all just need to keep answering that day. I don't know anything about the exams, okay? So please don't ask me. I really don't know. I'm not the one who is doing all. I have been only assigned to make you all practice the MCQs. That's all. Okay. Important reference link is shared, but 45 counseling points. What is this 45 counseling points? I don't know. Okay, if no one has any doubts, they can leave. Whoever has any doubts, they can ask. I'm here. Or if no one has any doubts, we can go also. Yeah, yeah, you all can leave. Okay. When I'm leaving, I hope no one has any doubts. 45 breastfeeding. I'm not sure, Maria. I have to talk with the NPTEL team for that. Okay, everyone. Thank you.